Okay, this how-to video is going to show you how to use the fillet and tapered trace functions that are available in both OrCAD PCB Designer Professional and in Allegro. So I'm going to show you the differences between the two. So we need at least to start with an OrCAD PCB Designer Professional license, and then if we go to the root and gloss menu, we've got options for fillet parameters. Now the fillets are basically given the ability to put a teardrop on a pad. We can kind of create a shape-based teardrop that will go from between the pads and the vise, and we can also do a tapered trace, so you can see where this track is necking down to go inside to a BGA, for example. You can actually add a kind of shape-based taper onto this track. So we'll start off with the fillets. We've obviously got the fillet options here. We can make them curve-based if we wish to, and then what we can do is just set the values that we want. We can also enable the tapered traces and maybe just tweak the value of the desired angle that we want. Once the settings are done, then if we go to the root menu, we can go root gloss and we can add a fillet. Now this can be done on a net basis, a pin basis or a vise. So if I do it on the net basis, this is going to process all of the 0 volt nets, and you can see it's added this kind of shape-based fillet. If I then want to do a root gloss and we'll add a tapered trace, I'm going to click on the net that I want, and again you can see it adding this shape-based functionality. So the difference between kind of the OrCAD Professional and the Allegro license, so if we now change editor to go to the Allegro PCB Designer license, is I can make these dynamic. So if I go to the root gloss and the parameters function, we'll look at the fillet and tapered trace options. There's now a dynamic option, which will basically mean that when I click OK for this to be done, it will process the whole board for tapered traces and for fillets. And then if I make a change to any of the traces, you can see, so let's just go and let's just make a change to one of these traces. So if we slide this track, we'll take the track across here, you can see that the fillet is automatically going to update depending on where the track exits the pad.